Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me Jedi98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at a brand new The Vintage Collection 2-pack. This set is from the Galaxy of Heroes line, but obviously the characters we're going to mainly be taking a look at today are from the Old Republic. Now the characters we're going to take a look at today are these one. It is HK-47. And the other character we're going to take a look at today is Jedi Knight Revan from the Old Republic era. Now these two figures were released as part of a new Vintage Collection 2-pack. Obviously they released another version of characters, that being Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader from the Kenobi TV show. We'll be taking a look at those characters in the next review, but in today's review we're going to be taking a look at these two characters. We'll take a look at these characters in a few moments, but let's take a look at the packaging that comes with these two. Now this is obviously the main box that holds these figures. At the top you've obviously got the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes logo there. You've obviously got the price I pay for the figure at the top, images of the figures in action, and obviously some stuff on the front as well. You've got some artwork on the side there, and you've got some artwork on the side there, and then obviously at the bottom there's just some legal stuff as well. Turn the packaging around, you've obviously got larger images of the packaging on the back, which is nicely done, and at the side you've obviously got little compartments where you can obviously open up the packaging like so, move the little parts, and obviously if you wanted to do that you can store your figures inside there. So the packaging can be placed in there and sealed up, and obviously what you can do is you can just get your cardboard, make sure that everything's out of the way, close it up, make sure it's obviously secure, and obviously that looks the part there. So that's obviously the packaging that holds both of these figures, which is nicely done. Legal stuff and obviously some larger images on there. I don't mind the packaging, it's not too bad. $39.99 for two figures. Obviously you're paying a little bit more than you used to, but it is what it is these days. So that's the packaging there, the main packaging. Let's take a look at the packaging of the figures separately. So we'll start off with HK-47. This is HK-47's packaging. Obviously you've got the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes name there, the name of the character there, character in action, the killer logo, and obviously the plastic bubble that protects the figure. Turn the packaging around, you've obviously got the legal stuff at the back, sort of like with an old school twist to the packaging in terms of the detail, an image, and obviously some legal stuff at the bottom. I'll briefly read the image out. I'll briefly read the description, I should say, not the image. A hunter-killer droid from the Old Republic era, HK-47 is a deadly assassin with a dark sense of humour. So that's his packaging there, which is nicely done. The other packaging is obviously for Jedi Knight Revan, Galaxy of Heroes logo at the top there. Nice image of Revan in action, the Ken logo, name of the character, and the plastic bubble that protects the figure. Turn the packaging around, you've obviously got a larger image there, some legal stuff, and a brief description as well. And basically all that states is Jedi Knight Revan, the journey from dark side back to light is complete as the legendary Revan finds redemption as a white-robed Jedi Knight. So that's the sets of packaging for these characters. Let's take a look at this in more detail. We're going to start off with HK-47 and then work our way on to Jedi Knight Revan. As you see, this droid, he does come with movement at the top of the head, shoulders, elbows and the wrists. Torso is movable, movement in the knees and movement in the ankles. Main accessory does come with this rifle there, sculpted in a black plastic that's been held in both hands. Give you a zoom in on the overall detail. This character is obviously very similar to the droids that appeared in the Ahsoka TV show at the very start. You've obviously got the face sculpt there, which is nicely done, and you've got some really nice bits of sort of like rust and battle damage going on there, which is nicely done. Hopefully the camera can pick that up well. You obviously got a unique look like to most Star Wars characters on the faceplate, which is nicely done. Got all the gadgets, all the bolts, and obviously everything you need for a droid. You obviously got the main part there. The rifle is a shorter version, but it's nicely done. Moving down to the legs, they are quite slim, but you've got a little bit of damage there on there to show you a bit of weathering and detail going on. So obviously you've got like a nice sort of like copper shade to the figure in terms of what you're getting, but it's a decent figure. Don't really know much about this apart from it obviously being, it states here, a assassin droid with a dark sense of humour, basically, killer droid. But apart from that, it's a decent figure. Not really much to say about it in terms of it. Would maybe like another accessory in terms of a weapon, but I think in terms of what you're getting, the sculpt's not too bad, and yeah, it's just it's standard to me, but I'm happy with it, so I have no complaints there. And yeah, hope you get a nice good look at this character in detail. So that's that character there, HK-47. Now obviously the main part we're going to take a look at, my personal favourite out of the two, is Jedi Knight Revan. Now in a recent review I reviewed the dark side version of this character, and obviously this is his light side, obviously different, lighter robes, but obviously with a purple lightsaber instead of wielding a red lightsaber. Articulation wise, there's movement at the top of the head, shoulders, elbows and the wrist. Torso is movable, movement in the legs, knees and ankles. Got a really nice colour robe there of white with elements of brown and a little bit of black, I want to say, obviously with the lightsaber there. It's really nicely done. Just give you a zoom in on the overall character of Revan. As you see, he's wielding a purple lightsaber and the hilt is very nicely sculpted. The face is really cool in terms of the white hood. Really nice look to him. You've obviously got some gadgets and stuff going on the belt, sort of like little bits where you can hang stuff, like gadgets and buckles and stuff like that. Really nicely done in terms of sculpting. Nice soft goods in terms of obviously the cloth, and the plastic is nicely done. Really nice shade of brown on the chest part and obviously on the gloves and look like the gauntlets that he's got. Moving down, you've obviously got the white robe, which is nicely done with obviously brown boots. But that facial sculpt in terms of obviously its mask, I should say, is really cool. And obviously the lightsaber is a big selling point. Obviously you can wield it about left to right, side to side and all around, but that blade is really nicely done in terms of silver and black. Really nice shade there. And obviously Revan is a popular character in the Star Wars universe, especially in the Old Republic. But these two, Jedi Knight Revan and HK-47, they're not bad. Obviously this is the main part I was really looking forward to, but obviously this is another droid, but it's it goes along well beside him in terms of what you're trying to portray and everything. But these two figures are not bad, and I'm pleased with my purchase. Obviously I don't really know much about the Old Republic, but I think it should be about time that I increase my knowledge on the subject. But I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at these two reviews of this Star Wars 2-pack from the Vintage Collection. I'll be giving a look at many more characters for the Vintage Collection soon. As I stated earlier on, I'm going to take a look at a 2-pack from the Kenobi TV show. Then I will be releasing a 3-pack from the Kenobi TV show. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Be sure to obviously subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you on the next review. So take care, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.